Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Paul's Garage. Today we're here with my wife's XF Jaguar, and we're going to tackle a very common problem with these cars, and that's the reversing camera not working. Now, the reversing camera issue is with a short bit of wiring loom, which is right here. I don't know if you can see that wiring loom, which comes from under the car and plugs in into the boot. It's only a short bit of wiring loom, but the issue is where it does actually come through the boot here. With this bending all the time, it actually breaks the coax cable inside this conduit here. Now, I bought this genuine through Jaguar, reason being it's new. You can get them on eBay and places like that. The prices on eBay ranged from 80 to 100 Australian dollars, whereas the brand new one from Jaguar was 118 Australian dollars, so you can't go past by putting a brand new one in. Who's to know that the second hand one that you're buying doesn't have the same issue? Just for the record, the part number is C2C 2Z19978. It's called a lead harness. The part number on this says 02C2, but I'm pretty sure it's C2C. This one here is, it said on here somewhere where it was made. Certainly not in England. This one's made in Portugal. The dealer did, when I did originally order it, did get me the wrong part. He got me the one that continues into the boot. I don't know where he got the part number from that, because it certainly wasn't the part number I gave him. I did do a fair bit of research on doing this before I ordered the part. Checked out what the issue was going to be and how to fix it. So they tell me it's about a 20-minute job to replace the harness. I suppose it would be a 20-minute job if you do it every day. So I guess we'll just get underway and hook in. You have to remove this bit of boot trim down here so that you can get to the wiring harness where it plugs in just here. And of course you have to remove this section of carpet on the boot lid here. All you need is a small Phillips head screwdriver. One of these trim levers will be handy to get the Christmas tree type trim holders out of here. They are very, very hard to get out. I had to put a piece of timber under to lever them out and push them. It's looking, where are we? Looking somewhat second hand now that I've pulled it out, but hopefully I'll get the use out of it and be able to put it back in. So these little trims here, they're just a little Phillips head screw. Very gingerly undo them, because there's really you can't put any pressure on them. If you put any pressure on them, they just won't unscrew, such as this one here. Anyway, it's going to give me some trouble. A little bit of pressure behind it may do the trick. Now, I have had this off recently, so I wanted to have a look at the harness before I actually ordered it and see where it plugged in and see what the job entails. This is being a real nuisance, that one. So once you get them get them undone. Just grab a pair of pointy nose pliers, put it behind the screw, pull the screw out, put it into your container. Sometimes the whole shoot and match will come out. If it doesn't, you just get a trim remover underneath it and pull it out. Very handy little plastic trim remover. Alright, so I'm sure 20 minutes is not going to be long enough to get to this. Anyway, as you saw, I took all those off. Now we just have to, I've unplugged it from under here, a bit of a difficult spot to get to. So now we just need to unplug these two bits here, and we can get stuck into that. You just need a small screwdriver, put it in, there's a little tab, you lift the tab on the female end of the socket. It's got like a little dome over the top of it. You put the screwdriver in, just lift that tab up and it'll come out. Over here, this one's similar. Pull the red plug back, lift the tab, or push the tab, I think it is on this one, and it unplugs. Quite simple. Put another little lever thing here to pull out if you can. Now that, I'm hoping that, yes it is, that's on the loom, this one here, so you don't have to worry if you break that. Alright, I'm sure this is not going to be the easy bit. We'll see how we go pulling this out. Not too bad actually. There we go, that bit's out. Okay, pretty simple. There's the old loom, and of course, like I said, the issue is going to be in behind this this conduit somewhere. I'll put that one aside. There we go. It's a matter of putting the rum it back into the metalwork. Make a seal. And a new clip in. Oh, look at this. Yeah, as they say, simple. Plug that back in, push the red tab back in, and simply, these will only go one way. They've got little tabs on them for the conduit. And that's in. That's in. Click, click. And that's it. So what I might do now is take the camera around to the car, start it up, and see if we've got a reversing camera. Okay, so we're in the car. We'll fire it up. And we'll select reverse. Here's hoping. One reversing camera working. How good's that? So as you saw, by changing that loom, the reversing camera is now working again, which makes me happy. It's not that we use or we need the reversing camera, but it is one of those things you get into the car, and you know, these days, and you look for that camera. I do use it if I'm backing up to a parking spot where there's a pole or something behind me. They're very handy. Other than that, I'm sort of a mirrors bloke. But anyway, we'll put this thing back together. I think it's taken a little bit more than 20 minutes, maybe 20-25 minutes, I suppose. So I'll put this back together. I did break one of these clips because it didn't want to come out. But anyway, all should be good, and we'll put it back together and we're right to go. So with these little clips, they've got the little Phillips head screw in the top of it there. So just push the screw in a little bit, holding it around the outer rim. Push that into the body of the boot till it meets the carpet, and then just push the screw in. one thing I didn't touch on was this trim piece that goes around the boot lock. It's just got a couple of little tabs on the side where it just grabs on. It's just a matter of really of putting your fingers or a little screwdriver or something on the sides and pulling that down gently one side at a time. It's not a real issue. And then to put it back, just pushes back in. Lovely. And there you have it, guys, job done. So I hope that was informative. I know a lot of you guys are going to want to be doing this job. I sort of searched the videos in regards to replacing that and how to get the clips undone and all that sort of stuff. Couldn't find anything, so there you are. Hope it was informative, and it'll help you out. So that's it for another video. Thanks for watching Paul's Garage, and we'll catch you next time.